Good day to everyone. My name is Ibnu Akbari and matrix number is 702603. And today I will present my research titled The Impact of Operational Risks and Macroeconomic Factors on Savola Group's Financial Performance. This study addressed two core issues. The first is about internal challenges such as liquidity risks and operational inefficiency, which directly influence the company's ability to meet financial obligations and sustain profitability. So the second is external macroeconomic factors, including inflation, GDP growth, and exchange rate fluctuation, which create additional finance and operational pressures. So for the hypothesis, internal and external factors both play significant roles in the shaping the financial performance of Savola Group. Their combined influence is expected to provide deeper insights into the company's financial health. So for objectives, the first is identify the internal factors influencing financial performance. So the second is assess the macroeconomic factors impacting operational outcomes. And the third is examine the combined effect of internal and external factors on the company's market positioning. So for the research question, the first is what is the relationship between the internal factors like liquidity and operational risks and the financial performance? So the second research question is how do external macroeconomic factors affect Savola Group's and financial outcomes? So the third research question is there a combined effect of these factors on overall performance? So the second minute is literature review. This topic was developed after extensive review of existing literature. Past studies have provided insight into the both internal and external factors impacting financial performance. So the internal factors, liquidity risks is a critical area as explained by Muranaga and Osawa 2002, who describe it as a company's inability to meet short-term obligation. For example, Savola Group's current ratio declined from 1.007 in 2014 to 0.936 in 2015, reflecting increasing pressure. The credit risks defined by Clementi 2001 and concern the potential for losses due to the change in the borrower credit quality. The risks impact the company's ability to secure and manage the debt effectively. So for the external factors, market risks, as noted by Jorin 2017, highlighted the volatility caused by inflation and exchange rates. For Savola Groups, inflation rose from 2.5% in 2014 and 3.1% in 2015, while exchange rates shift from the 5.2 Saudi Arabian million to 6.1 Saudi Arabian million, creating challenges in maintaining stable profitability. So, combination of factors. Operating margin, a key measure of internal efficiency, fluctuated significantly over the decade. External pressure, like macroeconomic volatility, amplified this fluctuation, making a combined analysis of internal and the external factors essential to understanding overall performance. So, for the methodology, this research analyzed Savola Group's financial data from 2014 and 2023, focusing on key metrics such as EBITDA, revenue, operating margin, and macroeconomic indicators like inflation, exchange rates, and the GDP growth. Sample and analysis method. The dataset covered 10 years of annual report. Statistical analysis was conducted using ordinary least square ULS regression with the SPSS software. So the models. The first model is to focus on internal factors like liquidity and operational risks to determine their standalone impact on ROE. So the second model is examine external macroeconomic factors such as inflation and GDP growth. So the third model is analyze the combined effect of the internal and external factors to identify the most significant contributors to financial performance. Each model corresponds to one of the research objectives, ensuring a comprehensive evaluation of the factors influencing Savola Group's financial outcomes. Finding. The first is about descriptive statistic. The average operating margin was 4.149 million Saudi Arabia, with the fluctuation reflecting change in the both internal efficiency and external condition. The EBITDA ranged from 3.95 billion Saudi Arabia Rial to 6.46 billion Saudi Arabia Rial, highlighting variability in operational performance. So, for the correlation analysis, key findings include: the first is operating margin show a strong positive correlation with the ROA, indicating that operational efficiency directly influences profitability. So the second is liquidity, measured by the current ratio, had a negative correlation with the ROA and suggesting that excessive liquidity may reduce profitability. So, for ANOVA results, Model 3 was statistically significant with the AP value below 0.05, confirming the combined importance of internal and external factors. So, model summary, the adjusted error squared for Model 3 was 45%, making it the strongest model for explaining ROA variability. Regression and coefficient. Operating margin emerged as the most significant predictor of ROE, reinforcing the importance of improving operational efficiency. External factors like inflation had a weaker, non-significant impact, showing that internal controls are more critical to financial success. So, for the last part of this paper is the conclusion and recommendation. So the conclusion is the finding confirm that internal factors, particularly operational efficiency, have a stronger influence on financial performance than external factors. However, external variables like inflation and exchange rates still contribute to the market volatility, emphasizing the need for adaptive strategies. For recommendation, the first is optimize operational efficiency, enhance operational process to maintain high margins and improve profitability. So the second is improve liquidity management, strike a balance between maintaining liquidity and maximizing returns. So the third is monitoring macroeconomic trends, develop adaptive strategies to mitigate the impact of inflation and exchange rate fluctuations. So for the future research, further studies could explore longer time periods and additional external factors, such as geopolitical risks, for more comprehensive insight. Expanding the scope of the include comparative analysis with the other company in the sector could also provide valuable benchmark. This expand script offers more detail while adhering to the structure and the focus of the original request. Let me know if you have any question. Thank you and see you.